Cheeky, the chipmunk from Noblesville, makes his broadcasting debut tonight. Welcome to a Labor Day version of our 10 o'clock streaming show. Great to be with you. Angela and I are with you. Felicia has tonight off. She'll be back with us tomorrow. And we've got some U.S. national drag racing highlights to show you. Rich and I will be along momentarily and give you the highlights from what turned out to be a really nice day out there. Lots of cloud cover out there.
Yeah, made it very, very comfortable. Yeah. We spent a good part of the day in the 70s. Now, it was muggy.
Yeah, it was.
It was a little sticky out there, but all in all, the rain held off for, unless you were south, for most of your outdoor activities. And really, that kind of was the case all weekend long.
Right.
I saw somebody tweet that their golf round was interrupted, but I don't think I had a drop of rain at my house.
Yeah, I didn't have anything at my house either.
So it just kind of depended on where you were, and we had some dry time, we had some storms. We had temperatures, you know, in the upper 70s, low 80s. Not too bad for the last unofficial weekend of summer.
Let us know what your highlight was from your Labor Day weekend as we take a look at the forecast.
Yeah, this is live Doppler 13 radar. We still have a little bit of rain, mainly south of Indianapolis, so a few pockets of heavier rain, as you can see. But for the most part, this is winding down, and as we continue to lose daylight as we have over the last hour and 45 minutes, this will wind down. Now, the weather system's still close enough that we can't rule out a couple spotty showers, again, mainly south during the day tomorrow. Boy, it's been a mess along the East Coast. I don't know if you watched any of the nightly news, but they had I-95, which is a fairly big thoroughfare along the East Coast, closed in certain locations because of flooding, and it really for them was a washout this Labor Day. For us, just clouds, and we'll have more of the same tomorrow. Can't rule out a pop-up shower south, 67 at 8 a.m., 73 at noon. Highs close to 80, still on the muggy side tomorrow, but boy, that muggy meter makes a big drop for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You'll feel the weather pattern change, and as the muggy meter drops, we're also going to be back into some sunshine. So if that's one thing that you really missed over the long Labor Day weekend was that full bright blue sky, we're going to get some of that later this week.
It's hard to come back to work, I would imagine, for folks who are just getting back today, who've been out of town all weekend, gearing up to go back on Tuesday for the first day.
Yeah, it's time's ticking on your holiday weekend.
Right. We have a lot of folks joining us tonight at 10 o'clock across our social media platforms this evening. Let's see, Teresa saying no rain here. Deanne saying hello everyone, dry here in Johnson County according to Mindy. Rebecca says so nice to see you both tonight. Good to see you, Rebecca, as well. Ralph joining us from Alabama over the weekend. He's a big Notre Dame fan. He's probably a little disappointed on how things went. But that's okay. Notre Dame's probably going to have a great season. So Ralph, hang in there. Mindy saying hello. Barb joining us. Wes saying hi, Scott. And Angela tonight, happy Labor Day, everybody. So let us know what your favorite thing was that you did during your Labor Day weekend. What was your favorite?
I cooked. So today's my dad's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Dad.
And so yesterday I made, which Grace always likes Texas sheet cake for her birthday.
Right.
So my dad loves red velvet cake. So I thought, oh, maybe I could do a red velvet sheet cake. And I did. And it was really good.
Nice.
Red velvet sheet cake with homemade cream cheese frosting that had powdered sugar, cream cheese, butter, and vanilla.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, that was the frosting.
Oh, wow.
It was really good.
Dad liked it, though?
He did like it,
That's fun.
And then my mom called today and said I didn't send enough pieces home.
So you kept a good portion at home?
I took a few more pieces to a cookout, but I told her, I said, there's some left, just come knocking.
Yeah, that's good. Well, happy birthday to your dad.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it was funny because I ended up seeing you on Sunday.
Yes.
Because I go to the same restaurant after church on Sunday, and so Angela happened to be driving by and had Rosie in the car with her.
We did.
And I saw your husband first, and then I was looking around for you. So
well, we were going to sit outside because we had Rosie, but they had a wasp problem.
Yeah, they did.
Or a bee problem of some sort, which this time of year the bees they do start to get kind of angry.
I was swatting them, but I didn't have a problem. But you're right. As soon as we left, they shut the
patio down.
outdoor.
So we had to go to Plan B.
Well, I mean, for me, I think the highlight for me was having a swim party with some family and friends.
Nice.
I did some grilling, so we did some brats. Did some chicken.
Yum.
So, and one thing I'm getting into now, grilling peaches and drizzling some honey over them, which I really like. We go to the Fisher's Farmers Market. Like every Saturday morning, we get the fresh peaches, bring them home, cut them up, drizzle some honey, put them on the grill. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good. So
that
anyway.
almost sounds like dessert.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's really good. So anyway, and we didn't see a lot of sun over the weekend, but it was still okay.
No, but at times the sun came through and it felt warm enough to swim, or if your pool happened to be open in the neighborhood. One last weekend, it felt warm enough to do things like that, but not so uncomfortable you didn't want to be outside.
Exactly.
Which I kind of felt was a perfect combination.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So.
A lot of people were over at Indy Raceway Park checking out the U.S. National. NHRA in town. Rich and I has the highlights from today. It's good, too.
Labor Day weekend is the biggest weekend in NHRA drag racing. They call the U.S. Nationals the Big Go. It's also a loud go. The nitro-fueled dragster is so powerful, the noise vibration makes my video blurry momentarily.
There you go.
Brittany Force looked strong all weekend in top fuel with a speed and time record for the top spot in qualifying. But in the final, Antron Brown beat Brittany to the finish line by 1/100 of a second at 321 miles an hour. His 4th win at the U.S. Nationals, but his first as a team owner.
Rich, this is beyond words. I'm trying to keep it together right now. It's an emotional moment because this is a big, big race, but man, it's just all that hard work and what we came through on the off season, putting this whole thing together. And from Bryant, Mark, our whole team, my family.
In funny car, Ron Capps rode the top qualifying spot to the finals. Robert Height sputtered at the start line, giving Capps his first U.S. Nationals win in 28 years of racing. He's also a new team owner this year.
With all the history and everything, it's just the other day that I was watching an old tape in 1965, the year I was born, and watching my heroes win, standing right where I was just standing, giving the trophy, and it's a crazy feeling.
Greg Anderson collected his 100th win in the Pro Stock category. He beat Dallas Glenn to the finish line at 208 miles an hour. And on the Pro Stock bikes, Matt Smith switched motorcycles during qualifying and rode his Buell to a win over Karen Stouffer.
We got a really fast Suzuki and we got a really fast Buell. We came here with a new motor in the Suzuki, and I just wasn't happy the way it ran the first pass, and I just decided to, instead of quit messing around with everybody and just pull out my other one that I knew would go fast, and we qualified second with it, and ultimately we won the race with it.
Antron Brown is headed to Washington, D.C. this week. He'll testify before Congress on Wednesday in support of the RPM Act. That bill protects sportsman racers who modified their personal vehicles for racing competitions.
Wow, great highlights out there today, and those motorcycles.
Both bikes,
Crazy, aren't they?
Wow. Well, I mean, there's nothing to protect you on that thing.
Oh, I know.
Nothing.
I know.
No cage, nothing.
Right. I do have to say a compliment about Rich Nye. Here's a guy who's a dynamic news reporter.
Oh, he's one of our best reporters.
He is a great reporter, and yet here he is. This is, he's done Operation Football on Friday.
Yep.
He'll go out and cover Colts games. He can go cover the drag racing there at IRP. So he just does such a great job for our station.
He's the best of the best.
Yeah. So well done, Rich Nye. Thank you for bringing that.
We're lucky to have him.
Yeah, we are. All right, we want to end our evening together by giving you some nature. We always like to talk animals here at 10 o'clock. And Scotty Graber, one of our talented photographers on the overnight and the morning shift, apparently spotted something out in his backyard, and so we want to go ahead and show you some of the home video. All right, so there he is, Cheeky Chipmunk. So he's got a box of peanuts out here. Now just watch what Cheeky does here. See how many he gets in his mouth, all right?
Okay. There's one.
Yep. He's got to really work on this one.
Really? No.
So there's two.
Then that was like a double.
And then he goes small again.
Yeah.
So there's 3. And then 4, and then he's gone. Comes back. We could not get enough of this video.
That's cute.
So yeah, Scotty Graber, talented photographer at Channel 13, setting up the home video to capture Cheeky the chipmunk. That's up in Noblesville.
Yeah, and that one peanut was a double peanut. I mean, Cheeky wasn't messing around with that one.
Yeah, so we had to end that way. So let's go ahead and let's see. Kathy's talking about, let's see, inside outside egg roll bowl. I wonder,
Ooh, is that a dish?
is that something
sounds,
that maybe, yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, Renita says cheeky chipmunk is great. Kathy says this is great. Renita says, oh my. Glenn says baked beans, macaroni, cheese, chicken, hamburger, and
Yep.
hot dogs. So
Yep.
Glenn's got the full menu going.
All barbecue staples.
That's right. Ronald joining us from New York. Great to have you with us, Ronald. Connie saying hello. Renita says, now I'm hungry. How's our weather going to be tomorrow?
Weather's going to be very much like the last couple of days. More clouds and sun. Will be close to 84 high. Still muggy, but then the pattern changes dramatically by the middle part of the week, and sunshine is back.
All right. Well, again, we hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. Hope you enjoyed the time off with your family and friends, if you were able to get some time off. Thanks so much for joining Angela and I. We'll be with you tonight in about 50 minutes over on Channel 13. Good night.